Saying you are you, no one can change you. True. They can make who I am illegal, though. Those are too afraid to come outside. Like, that changes anything. Those who try to leave are just called right away. I don't know why you came here, but I'm sorry to say that now you're stuck here all the same. They already made illegal intent. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Whew. Anyway. I take solace in the fact that I do live in a very progressive state. So even in the worst case scenario, I personally am unlikely to be affected by anything for some time. That's something. Happy Wrath Month? Happy Wrath Month. There's much to do here. Kind of ironic. The stew is our signature dish. That's all we do all day ourselves. Stew. Okay, weird. I've seen the ghost of the western end of the village. I'm not going anywhere near that thing. Hank, well, that's fine. You don't need to contribute to that. It's fine. It probably won't even hit the goal. It's fine. You can save your points. How you doing? Let's switch our points. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'll be able to get across there. If the goal's not met, your points are refunded. Doing fine, good to hear. Okay, let's go investigate the tavern some more. My, this is quite a good show. Better enjoy it before the band leaves for another island. Probably tomorrow. Well, it's a new face today. Seems everyone wants to come to Lucent, and I can see why. This place is flawless. Can't even waste my point, Craig. So I think when it comes to the end of the month, I have the option of just like taking it. In which case, like, the idea is that I would go through with whatever the goal is, or I can just refund it because it wasn't met. I think it gives me that choice. I'm not sure. That's what I call good music. This is awesome. What's a concertina? You think that's one thing I can get behind. That's such a good fucking touch. When I talk to them and interrupt them, their part of the music stops. Wanna see slap that bass, pal? So good. I have no allegiance to the other side of politics. I don't agree with the other side. If they have a side that says, hey, you get how to treat your dragon, dirt's real, and trans people are accepted, that's true. The unfortunate part with American politics is whether you agree with the two sides, we really kind of have to choose between worst and bad. And like, I don't necessarily want bad, but I really don't want worst. So you choose your battles. Also needs to be blindfolded to play a pirate musical instrument. Maybe. Alright, let's go rest, I guess. But I feel you, Azon. Like, I don't really agree with either side either. I have no problem giving critique where critique is due. But also... So you're really going to buy a ghost ship with the magic coin we fetched? That's the plan. Hey, after the cleansing here is done, we'll be free to do whatever we want, right? Make our president? God, no. I don't want that fucking stress and responsibility. Oh, that's such a funny question, Tia. I mean, there's no rule against it. But we all saw what happened when one ran. And we're currently at 46 presidents. Not one woman yet. The other will literally kill it. Yeah, exactly. We got close. Yeah, kinda. Hey, missing. Take your meds, everyone. God. If I find out a single one of you fuckers wrote my name in, I'm gonna be actually angry. Maybe we could sail with them for a while. That sounds like fun. I reckon a bigger vessel will require more hands indeed. I could sure go for being a sailor cook. Okay, I would like legitimately be angry because that would be the same thing as not voting, and that is vote for the wrong people. So like, haha, very funny goof time, but also don't. Would never. Okay, yeah. I know. I'm just like, I need to be clear that I am serious about this. No, a pirate chef. Sure has a nice ring to it. You're more than welcome aboard. Anyway, the captain said the three of you had vol trade. Apologies, Captain. Well, if luck would have it, might be fun to sail together a little while. Just maybe. Oh. Well. I don't mess with the votes. Some people do, but it's usually... Yeah. Gressel yells at everyone. Yes! Good. Okay, yeah. That person's okay. He's fine. Don't worry about it. My. Remember 10 seconds ago when absolutely nothing happened? It was so boring. I wish something special occurred for once. Next round's on me. Woohoo! That was the Dweller of Woe. So it's true. This poor villager is going to sleepwalk into that mansion and... Unless... Forget it. You can't save that villager. You alright, Captain? You ain't sounding like yourself. It'd be a useless endeavor, it'd be. What is her deal? She's been weird the whole time we've seen her. And as Sierra pointed out, her name is literally Captain Cliché. Right. Now how about you follow the captain's advice here and don't try anything stupid? We're going. But you can't. The barrier is impenetrable. You have to wait for the eclipse. Well, we won't sit here while someone is about to be eaten alive. You don't understand. The mind control spell connects the dweller to its prey. You're not strong enough to stop that villager. Captain? We'll see about that. Let's go, Zale. Wait for me. No, Carl. Ahoy, Captain. Something need doing? I just need to check on the raft. Why not send Valtrade? Some fresh air will do me good. Of course, Captain. As you wish, Captain. Thought Yolan's portrait had her crossing arms. 3, you stay here until I return. Do try to liven up the place. These people will be needing it. Aye, Captain. Time to improvise. Okay. Coast words are to the north of Lucin. We should use the eastern exit. I want to see what you were seeing. Yeah, no, those are definitely just her boobs. That's not even armor, that's just her shirt. Greetings, adventurers. Seek you passage across these waters. Then show me your colored flame, or leave this place in shame. Okay, shame it is. Ooh, 3 new fish. Nice. All right, just like that, we've caught all 3. Let's go exploring a little bit. Oh! Oh. I assumed I just jumped down into a pit. Okay, well. Also, just sorry if the conversation earlier was uncomfortable for anyone or anything like that. I know this probably shouldn't be the place to discuss things, but it is current topics, so. They can really be ignored. True. But I also know a lot of people come to streams as like a place to get away from the real world. And it's a worry that I have. I feel like it is important to talk about these things, but I also don't want to alienate or drive people away by doing so. So. Well, yeah, but that's exactly my point. Things like pretending you're a snake on the internet is what people usually come to Twitch for. Interesting. Ow. Shit, he's down. Yeah, even blocking, he's down. Oh my god, I actually did get apples in the last few days. Since when snakes have always gone blah blah blah. That's what they did, that's the whole thing. Their tongue, they go blah 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 blah. But I actually got some apples for like the first time in years. Years and years and years. They're good. I'm gonna actually go get the last apple I have in a bit. We'll see. It's actually not just apples. Like, it's insane. I got veggies and like salad and stuff. Earlier today for lunch, I had just a salad mix that I cut up some cucumbers and put it in. I got Cosmic Crisp because that's what Dag says is the best one. I have no frame of reference. But yeah, I had a salad for lunch, and then as a snack later, I had the rest of the cucumber and some carrots with some ranch. You're eating stuff that's not forced. I know, right? It's crazy. Okay, what's wrong with ranch? Come on. Give me something. Disagree, Slag. And okay, in that case, what would you have with just some random carrots and cucumber? And keep in mind, the answer needs to be easy. If you come at me with mixing a single thing. I also don't like ranch. Yeah. Boiled egg, olive oil, and salt. Okay, yeah. Okay, the only thing I want to see is a restructure of the government. I have nothing against anyone except those in government position. I know it's happening. My family has an estate that's getting the shit taxed out of it. They're taking money for land we own. It's pissing me off because they own it, but the government is saying it's theirs. So that does suck. And I agree that that is part of an overarching problem. The part where you said, I have nothing against anyone except those in a government position, that one I'm going to disagree with personally. I definitely have issues with some people who are not in a government position and who just harbor certain opinions about someone like myself. Catalina French or the Stacy Asian dressing? Oh, okay. Always ready to fight? Good. Damn right. No, thankfully, my dad has learned to respect that a little bit. I have a family member who I've talked about in the past. It's my cousin's husband, who is very much off the deep end. And I've established that I don't want to go to any family event that he is at. And around Christmas last year or so, my dad was kind of pushing back on that because he wanted me to spend time with my family and stuff. But this time, with 4th of July, he brought up that the family's having a bigger get-together and stuff. I asked if that person would be there. He said very possibly, and then offered instead for just us to go out and get lunch tomorrow, which is appreciated. Personally very against people who think my marriage shouldn't exist. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. Vote for what you care for and whatnot. I have never and will never understand people who just like put aside politics. Like, I don't agree with their politics, but I like them as a person. And it's like, their politics are who they are, right? Your politics are what you care about and what you value and what you are advocating for in the world. So, like, if I don't agree with your politics, I don't agree with you for the most part. Sorry. Especially when your politics have you supporting a party that wants me and my friends to die. Marriage, my wife, and the lives of friends. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can say that about, like, if you disagree about economic policy. When you're both advocating for the same thing and you just have, like, different ideas of how to get there, that's completely different. Obviously, that's something you can just put aside and agree to disagree and still like the other person. But when it's like, especially in the modern day, I see people going and it's like, well, yeah, they support people who are against trans rights and all this, but that's just politics. That doesn't mean they're a bad person. I'm like, yes, it does. It literally does. Has nothing to do with me, and that's fine. That's the thing, Anubis. We don't have an issue with people who are just letting us live. It's the people who are trying to outlaw us, encouraging violence against us for just living. That's where we have an issue. Yeah, exactly, Slick. And Anubis, like, I hope you know none of this is directed at you or anyone specifically. This is just, in general, these are things I see. And this is the reality that we are dealing with. Fuck. Having trans rights, most anti-trans stuff affect a lot of cis people. Oh, absolutely. A considerable portion of the allies we get is because they get targeted by the same oppression. Uh-huh. No, because are you a citizen of the United States, laws do not stand against your rights. Oh, my sweet summer child. One thing that our previous president proved above all else is just how much of our country is based on goodwill and an honor system. He proved that you put someone in that office who has no honor or goodwill, and a lot of our systems start crumbling real fast. A lot of things that could never happen can actually happen very easily and very quickly. And then there's the fact that they didn't expect to win last time. They didn't go into it with a plan. You only got work. Yeah, literal wars. Literal union wars to get rights. So you're saying the government, right? I mean, the government in the idea that they're the ones who set the laws and the general tone of everything. But it's not just the government. Like, this country has a not insignificant